Hello you guys, and welcome back to another prep vlog. The current time is 5:23 in the morning. Yesterday was like my flip back day from working. I worked 3 night shifts. So yesterday I only slept for like 3.5 hours after my shift got done at 7 a.m. Woke up at noon, basically just did cardio, went to the gym, ate my meals, and was in bed by 9:30 p.m. and I slept until 5 a.m. So I'm feeling primed. We are officially flipped back. Today's, thank God. And today's a rest day. So I figured I would take you guys through a rest day in my life. A little under 4 weeks out from North Americans. So I just got downstairs and let's do our little fasted cardio routine, shall we? Okay, sorry, I was trying to enable my little face tracker because, you know. So, vaso burn time, you know the drill. Put this on my stomach and my legs. Sorry, it was short circuiting. I just woke up. I literally haven't picked up the vlog in a week because today is Sunday, so it's been 1 week since my show. And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot how to vlog. But really, after we got back from the show, I needed those couple days that I was like off work to just get my life back together because we were gone for the weekend, obviously. And then I worked. Suki. Sorry. And then I worked 3 shifts and I'm back on nights permanently, so there was that. So anyway, I've just been in my real life and that sucks. That's no fun. But we have a good rest day planned for today. After I do fasted cardio, I need to wash my hair. And we need to get the rest of the tan off my hands. I did get some tan remover in the mail yesterday, and I got like some exfoliating gloves, and yeah, so we're gonna get the rest of this shit off. We need to wash my hair. I need to shave because, hey, haven't shaved since when I shaved for my show, if that tells you anything at all, actually. So I do look kind of like a woolly mammoth. We're gonna go to the tanning booth today. I'm gonna get a membership at this like local tanning place because we had to use so much tan to get me dark for my first show because I'm actually translucent at baseline. So in order to like mitigate the amount of tan we need to, or like we're gonna need to use, I'm going to hit the tanning beds. Hi, skin cancer. How are you doing? Let me go wash my hands off. Hold, please. But anyway, so we're gonna do that today. There was something else I wanted to do, and now I don't remember. Oh, I wanted to go to Sephora to get the like NARS Radiant Longwear foundation. It's the foundation that Sophia used on me for show day and I loved it, and so I just like want it like for my normal color, so I'm gonna go get that. And I need like new concealer. Like I was telling you guys in, I think it was my peak week vlog, I'm trying to be back in my makeup era, so that's what we're doing. Also, my nails, this makes me so sad. I had to like because I was going back to work, I can't work in the ICU with these long ass nails. So I just cut them down and it like, I hate it, but I'm not gonna like rip them off, so we make it work. Also, we do have Big Dex hold as a little centerpiece in our kitchen. He's just holding it up, so I don't know, that's where I'm displaying all my things, I reckon. So anybody that comes over can see. Okay, so it is time for our morning brew. These are the hazelnut grounds that Lena and Michaela got for me while we were in Jacksonville, and they may just be the best grounds I have ever used in cold brew, like ever. I've been so obsessed with them. I do love a nutty coffee. That's just like really no secret. But oh my God, these are so good. So I have been using the hell out of these. But I did get some new flavors of coffee in the mail yesterday from that Bones company. Okay, yeah, it's literally called Bones Coffee Company. I got 3 bags, and I put up on my Instagram and my TikTok like asking what grounds I should make into a brew next. I got cannoli, French toast, and oatmeal cream pie. So today we're gonna make cold brew with one of those. I need to go through and see like what everybody said, and I saw a lot of French toast. I think it's gonna be between the French toast and oatmeal cream pie, but I feel like I saw a lot of French toast, so I need to go and look though. Okay, y'all know the drill. Chobani, sweet cream, 0 sugar, 15 grams. Okay. And then obviously my Trader Joe's liquid stevia. And then keeping on theme with hazelnut, duh, we're gonna do the hazelnut sweet drops. Obviously, we do need to add our ice. Okay, beautiful. And our hot pink straw, because why not? Color looking divine. Literally, it just smells like hazelnut goodness. I was saying that it actually reminds me of Ferrero Rochers, and those are one of my favorite coffee. Oh my god, one of my favorite candies. So, cheers, you guys. Happy Sunday. It is so good. Oh my gosh. And it's like it gets better the longer it sits in the fridge because the flavor like is more rich. Oh, I just love these grounds. So we are at 45 minutes of cardio right now. I checked in on Thursday. My check-ins were a little bit wonky this week because I checked in on Monday post-show. So watery, which I knew I would be. But anyway, I checked in Monday. We did 3 days of 60 minutes of cardio fasted plus like some hit sessions in there, and then I checked in on Thursday, and Soph just told me like we kept food the same and just to do 45 minutes of cardio fasted until check-ins on Tuesday. Yeah, and then I'll be back on my normal Tuesday, Friday check-ins. So yeah, we've got 45 minutes of cardio on the menu this morning, and thank God it's a rest day because I need it. I hit some quads and hams yesterday. It was a great workout, but like I said, yesterday I was exhausted because I was running on fumes. So today's gonna be a good day. I'm just excited for you guys to come with me because now that I have the mini vlog, y'all are coming with me in places because I don't have my big camera. So that's gonna be fun, but for now, we are just going to enjoy Miss Cold Brew. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and edit this clip and start the editing process on this vlog because I want to get it up to you guys because I'm like, I feel like I've been MIA, but I was just trying to get my life together. So welcome to the vlog, y'all. All right, mini vlog. We are back from cardio, as you can tell by this situation and how crusty I look, but I have meal 1 together. So since it's a rest day and my food is lower, I don't really have like a carb source in my meal 1. So I get 3 eggs, 50 grams of zucchini, 50 grams of spinach, 50 grams of strawberries, 10 grams of nut butter. So I like to have some sort of like sweet element to my breakfast. So let me show you what I did. Okay, so I soft boiled 2 of my eggs. Obviously we have our spinach, we have our zucchini, and then my other egg, I like whisked up, added some stevia drops and cinnamon, and I cooked my strawberries in it like a little crepe and topped it with the nut butter. So I'm very excited to eat this. And then once I finish this, we are going to fix ourselves. We are going to fix this tan. I'm gonna do a whole spa situation because like I said, my leg hair is akin to that of a woolly mammoth. So we're gonna do that and then we'll get started on our little girly errands, which are they necessary? No, but they make me happy. So see you guys when I look less crusty. Okay, vlog, it is much later. I was in the shower for probably 30 minutes. I don't even know. But anyway, I did blow my hair dry. This is her. And we're gonna go to Costco, but I came downstairs and I was like, I feel like shit. I feel like I need to eat again before we go. So I'm gonna eat again before we go. But it's like cool outside today. It's only like 70. So this is the fit. This little BBL jacket is from Young LA. I've got like a white tank top from Amazon on, and then these little sweats are from Dark Sport. I actually love them and I'm obsessed with them. And then just on the bottom we have my Dunks. So that's the look. I'm gonna make what would be my pre-workout meal because I need some carbs in me. I have had actually 2 carbs today. I kid you not. 50 grams of strawberries is 2 carbs. So I'll show you once we have that ready. Then we'll go, and then when I come back, it will be cold brew time. Thank God. Thank God. So see y'all when I have this meal in front of me. In 5 seconds, I already changed my mind about what meal I'm making. We're having meal 2. It's chicken, zucchini, bell peppers, kiwi. But Josh just whipped out a lovely Any that I purchased for him at the Hair Cedar yesterday. He is going for the orange cream ghost. But always there is a tax. Anytime he opens one of these near me, I need to have a sip. So, smells delightful, giving sun-kissed. You know, the orange cream though is not, oops, I'm trying to flip it. There we go. I was gonna get your reaction, but it's fine.
It's very good.
Okay, he loves the orange cream one. I personally, you know, I love a sip of it. I love to taste his, but it's not like my favorite. But they just came out with the raspberry cream one, but it's still like online only, I guess, or I don't know. But I need to get my hands on that because I love raspberry. So anyway, I'm gonna put this meal together. Okay, the meal is made. 100 grams of zucchini, 100 grams of bell peppers, 65 grams of chicken, and then I have 100 grams of kiwi in here. I do have a variety of golden and normal green because micros, y'all get it. 40 ounces of water. We're gonna down this and then go to Costco and I'll bring y'all with us. Also, honorable mention are my chopsticks. This is an ideal meal to use chopsticks with. Got these babies on Amazon, linked in my Amazon storefront because you know I'm an Amazon whore. Leaving to go to Costco. Oops, taking my car because I have the big SUV. Josh really thought we were gonna take his little car. I said, you're crazy. No, we are taking my car. So we're gonna go to Costco and then we'll come back home, unload that stuff. I'll show y'all what we got. And then like I said, it is cold brew time. And there will be a tutorial enclosed in this vlog about how I make my cold brews because we have all sorts of new cold brew grounds, or well, whatever, coffee grounds from the Bones Coffee Company. And so anyway, I think I already talked about this, didn't I, this morning? That I already talked about this. Anyway, I still need to go through those DMs and see what people voted on because I haven't had a chance to yet. So anyway, we live pretty close to Costco, so this should be decently fast. It is 11:50 on a Sunday, and am I going to want to actually off myself being in a Costco at this time on a Sunday? Possibly, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled today, so I fear we're just gonna have to make it work. But see y'all inside, arguably one of my fave places, because even though Costco is so overstimulating, I hate when Josh goes without me. I'm like, no, I want to go. I want to be a part of the Costco run. So, see you besties in the land of Kirkland. Okay, we have made it to the land of Costco. We have quite a lengthy list today, so we're gonna get the haul going. Okay, we are waiting to get out of this bitch because there's so many people, but here is the haul. Lots of fruits, Josh's potatoes, he got some salmon, I got some almond butter. In all honesty, we really didn't even get that much from here. And I'm gonna have to Instacart some green beans and some eggs because the eggs have been literally sucking here so bad. They sell the like blue eggs that have orange yolks, and so we had been buying those and they were so good. And then over time, those were like the only eggs they sold and the quality started sucking. So We just get the happy eggs from Harris Teeter. But this is done. It's 12:18, which is perfect because it's prime cold brew time. Okay, vlog, I will be dual filming because I have my TikTok up here to the right, if you will. But we just got home, unloaded our stuff, and it is time for the cold brew. I'm feeling Starbucks grounds today because I just want something simple. I've been like really diving in hard on those hazelnut grounds that I have. So we're just like gonna go back to the basics and we are going to use Starbies. All right, you know the drill. 12 ounces that turns into 14 every single time. Me forgetting to stop my TikTok. I'm like, I go to edit it and that shit's like 5 minutes long and I'm like, all I did was make a coffee. Yeah, girl, because you forgot to click stop. Chobani, salted caramel, 0 sugar, creamer, of course. 15 grams straight in the cup. 14.2 is close enough. English toffee, sweet drops, liquid stevia from TJ's, you know, my combo every time. Influencer hand, we're doing a red straw, giving her a little mixy. And obviously I do need to load it down with so much ice. Oh yeah. That's a good amount of ice. Cheers, vlog. She's a classic. Just a good traditional cold brew flavor. Now that's what I'm talking about. You know that TikTok sound? Anyway, guys, going to enjoy this and then I will go to the tanning salon. I think they like just opened at 12:30, but they're only open till like 3 something. So I need to get in there before they close. So I'm gonna do that. I'll take y'all with. Then we'll go to Sephora. Then we'll go to TJ Maxx. That's the run of show. Okay, we have approached yet another meal time. This time I'm actually gonna make what would be my pre-workout meal, but obviously it's a rest day. So we just get 30 grams of cream of rice, 75 grams of blueberries, 25 grams of protein powder, and 15 grams of almond butter. This meal is so good. So I really don't know what flavor I wanna do. And look at our collection. It is extensive. So once I make my selection, I will let y'all know. But I need a minute. This masterpiece before I show you what we actually did. So we did the fried vanilla ice cream from Buff Chick as our protein, and then the blueberry muffin from Elevate, and then obviously our frozen blueberries and our almond butter. But I have been on the hunt for the perfect spoon. And I do think I have found it with this one. So I have found out that the types of spoons that I like are Korean spoons. And I ordered some on Amazon the other day. Now, I love the handle of them, and the handle is exactly what I wanted, right? But look at how big this is. This is a little too big for me, especially for core, but I really like this handle. Anyway, was scouring Amazon yet again, looking at measurements, found this one. Perfect. So I'm very excited to tap into this meal. We'll do a little live taste because, you know, I don't want to leave you guys out. Like, oh, this meal is so good. Literally so good. And then we'll leave to go to the tanning place. I just realized it was gonna be mealtime and I'd have to like stop back here before Sephora and before TJ Maxx, and I was like, who am I kidding? It's gonna take me the 15 minutes until mealtime to make this. Like, let me just eat it at home. So look at that bite. It literally tastes like a baked good. Spoon is indeed perfect, actually. The perfect size. So, all right, y'all. let me enjoy this in peace, and then I guess I'll see y'all at the tanning place. Okay, folks, we are leaving to go to this place. It's called Dilworth Tan here in Charlotte. It's quite literally like maybe 8 minutes away from me. So they close at 3:45. It's 2:30. So it should be fine, surely. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm having a hard day mentally. I really struggle with time anxiety, and especially like working as a nurse and working 12s. My days off are like so sacred to me because I actually have time to like live and be a person, because I don't get to do literally any of that when I work, because it's literally just, okay, check your prep boxes, go to work, go to bed, rinse and repeat. And then even like the day before I go to work can be kind of like, I don't want to say anxiety inducing because I'm not anxious to work, but I spend the whole day running around, making sure I have everything together, packing all my meals, getting my prep stuff done, cooking so that like when I am off that following day, I have shit to eat. Like it's just so go all the time. And I just get like exhausted. I get so frustrated because I'm like, why can't I just live? Why can't I just relax? Like I never relax. I never just sit. And so I'm really just feeling that today, and I'm feeling so moody, and I just like feel frustrated. I feel like just like a little ball of like anger, and I feel like nobody understands, and like it's just hard. And that's like been one of the most challenging things for me during prep. It's never the protocol. The protocol is not the problem. It's not the low food. I mean, does it like suck, obviously, to not have as much food and be a little bit hungry? Absolutely it does. A bitch loves to eat. But I can get around that. That's not what brings me the most distress, but it is that feeling like you're kind of like losing your life a little bit. And it's already easy to feel that way when you like do shift work in the hospital. And so that coupled with prep has been really hard. And I think that's why I've gotten so many like DMs and a lot of people reaching out to me to talk about like how I balance my life with like working as a nurse, or I get messages from people that are like, oh my God, like seeing you do this has inspired me so much. And like, you know, seeing that you can do it, and you absolutely can do it, because here I am doing it. And I'm so grateful to do it. I literally have my dream job. Like this is my dream life. And I am so grateful for everything that I have and all of these opportunities, and to be blessed enough to have a full plate. I feel so lucky, but I'm just so busy all of the time, and I'm already like a chronic busybody, and I already have a hard time relaxing. But it just kind of feels like from the moment I wake up every single day, I'm like racing against the clock. And really the only downtime I get is like in the morning when I'm drinking my cold brew. I'm just kind of hanging out before I do fasted cardio, and that's why I value that time so much, because that's it. Because after I get back from cardio, it's go. And even things like what I did today, right? Where like after I ate meal one, I needed to shower, and I needed to shave, and I needed to wash my hair, and I needed to dry my hair. And like to a normal person, these don't seem like big tasks, but to me, they can feel like mountains at times, especially when you're already like feeling fatigued and you already have a lot of other stuff on your plate. So just a little bit on that. But it's okay. You know, I was talking to Josh about it before I left and just kind of expressing my feelings. And I'm so lucky also to have a partner who tries really hard to understand and has really given me the space to be selfish during prep, because I'm going to be honest, like I don't have the energy, unfortunately, to pour into my relationships very effectively at this time. And I hate that. And I don't want the people around me to feel like I don't care about them, you know, but unfortunately, like, you know, sometimes you do have to just kind of go in like self-preservation mode. And that's a bit how I'm feeling right now. But I've taken some deep breaths. I've expressed my feelings. And I'm like, Emily, it's gonna be okay. You're so fine. You're doing so great. And we're gonna go get a tan. We are gonna go buy some makeup. We're gonna go look at suitcases at TJ Maxx for North Americans, because right now just about the only thing that makes me happy is thinking about North Americans, because I'm so excited for that. And then after that, it's off season time. It's time to make improvements, and that's exciting, even though reversing is kind of a daunting idea, because I know it's going to be difficult mentally to see my body change. But I'm just so excited for show day. Again, I have like literally been going through such withdrawals for the past week since my show. I'm like, literally take me back. We're gonna go have retail therapy, because as we should. Okay guys, well, the tan is done. I signed up for this package that was like 5 sessions on their like highest bed or whatever, and it was so nice. I have never done a tanning bed before, and oh my god, talk about a prep hack, because it's so warm in there, but like you get the fans going. It felt wonderful. Also purchased this little intensifier. I don't know, I was like, so should I get like a lotion, or like this girl was not trying to upsell me anything, and I was like, babe, give it all to me now. So I got that, and then y'all already know we had to get the pink little goggles, but then I was panicking because I like just had taken them out of the pack, and the bed gives you like 5 minutes to like undress and put your like intensifier on and stuff, and the timer started running out. It had like a minute left, and then I realized that I needed to tie the string, and I did a stand-up booth, so I was like, fuck. So I had to hold them up, and I was like switching arms the whole time. I mean, it was only 8 minutes, but yeah, so I don't know like how, like when I should notice a color change, because obviously it was my first sesh. So I don't know. I'll probably go again when I'm off, maybe like Thursday, Friday, I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to go a couple of times before North Americans, just because when we did my tan, since I'm so pale, we had to do so many coats to get that shit dark enough. And that's why I'm still dealing with like, yeah, you see it. That's why I'm still dealing with all the tan on my body, is because we had to put so much of it on. So I'm like, all right, let me get a base color going. So I invested. But that is done. It's 3:16. And now we're gonna go over to Sephora. You guys, I fear that this is my worst fucking nightmare. So the place where Sephora is near me is like a kind of like a shopping center with like a bunch of like little shops and stuff, but also there's like a couple breweries, there's like coffee shops over here, so it's a really poppin' location in Charlotte. And I forgot that on the first Sunday of every month they do like a first Sunday thing, and it's like a street market. Oh my god. And the street market is right outside of where the Sephora is, so literally there's no fucking parking, and there's people everywhere. Because I forgot today's a Sunday. This is why I do nothing on the weekend. And so now I'm like going down the road to park somewhere. Today was not the day. Like, I really fear today was not the day for this, because, you know, we had that whole talk about how I was doing mentally. So we're parking down the street, and I'm just going to walk there, because I refuse, literally refuse to fight with these people over parking spots. So whatever, I need to get my steps in anyway. When I was a normal person before bodybuilding, we used to come over here all the time to like have drinks and stuff, and a bitch loves a drink. I don't do like going out drinking, but at dinner, I love a drink. And so seeing all these people like living what I would love to live if I was a normal person, but I don't like how it makes me feel like shit. Anyway, y'all get it. I just hate being around it, so I don't really come over here a ton. And when I do come over here, it's like during the week and there's not a lot of people. I'm like, you guys are making me feel like the Grinch right now. But let's go stroll over there. To be so fair, the walk actually wasn't even far where I parked at. I thought for some reason I was like parked further, but okay, Jesus. This is where I'm walking, and this is where the Sephora is. Those like buildings over there. So a bitch just needs to cross this busy ass street But like, do we see all of these people? I don't know if you guys can tell how many people are out. This is just too many people for my liking. I just am such a little hermit. Let me get across this before the damn crosswalk ends because I have 1 second. I'm not waiting. Just not waiting. Also, yes, I am wearing slides. Not exactly the best walking shoes, but I just wanted something comfortable, so that's why I have them on. There she is, just up here. I can smell the delicious perfume. Maybe I'll smell some perfumes and stuff while I'm in here, because not that I'm gonna buy any, but just because. Okay, NARS is what we need. Here we are. Okay, this one, Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So I'm gonna be here for a second, shade matching. Okay guys, did I black out in there? And did I leave with $250 worth of shit? Yes. And actually, oh, and it's raining. And I just washed my hair today. That's just fabulous. Did I only go in there for foundation and maybe concealer? Yes, I did. Did I purchase a lot more than that? Yeah. And you guys are gonna get the full haul, so I guess that's a treat. But let me get to the car. I fear I should not step foot in TJ Maxx. Even though I am going for a suitcase, so it's not really a want, it is a need. I just like don't know that I'll be able to tell myself no to things. And there is an Amazon one in my cart that's $80, and I should just probably get that. So we're just gonna head home. That's gonna be the financially smart thing to do here. All right, vlog. New angle unlocked in the car because I had like nowhere to set you guys to do this haul, and I was like, oh shit. So you're just like down a little bit low, but it's fine. My total, okay, $228, but I had $60 cash, so I actually only paid $184. Sorry, total was $244. Anyway, so it was like basically free if you think about it. Here's the haul. So, first thing, I'm gonna start with the stuff that I went in there for. I did get the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I picked up shade Salzburg. I'm gonna be honest, shade matching for me is just like, is this close enough? Okay, we're gonna make it work with blush and bronzer and concealer. So I got that. And then naturally, well, I'm running low on concealer anyway, and I'm like, if I'm already getting NARS, we're gonna go with the tried and true Radiant Creamy Concealer. Picked this up in shade Keneal, so I love that stuff. Next thing I got was the Sephora Powder Puff. If y'all know, these are like the best powder puffs. Then I got the One Size Powder Melt Finishing Spray. I had like been swatching some powders and stuff on my hand, and so I sprayed it to see like what the finish would look like, and it looked really pretty, and I love One Size. So obviously, since I got a lot of complexion products, I needed a setting spray, so I got that. Picked up the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder in Peach Pie. Hopefully I like this. I just needed a loose setting powder. I just got the Charlotte Tilbury powder, the like pressed powder, but I needed like a loose baking powder, so I got that. Picked up the Lip Injections Lip Extreme lip liner. I got shade Puffy Nude. I'm so excited. Love this. And then I've been wanting to get a like tinted moisturizer just for like everyday kind of thing. And I feel like It Cosmetics is like really known for their like basic like CC creams. So I picked up their CC Natural Matte little, I don't know, well, CC cream, I guess, in light cool. So that's the haul, y'all. I'm being financially smart. We are just going to go home. I need to cook some peppers when I get home. I think that's all I need to cook. There's always some shit to cook when you're in prep, to be honest. Let's go home. Alright guys, all this retail therapy has a bitch feeling so parched. So where am I? None other than my neighborhood quick trip, or QT, as it's called here, to get a little bev. This is actually across the street from my house. I'm literally at home, but I don't have anything at home, like soda-wise, that I want, so we're gonna go in and get a bev. I'm feeling either like a Dr. Pepper or maybe like a Coke Zero. They do have the orange cream Coke Zero. These are my options. What do we have down here? I low-key wish they had the Dr. Pepper, like, blackberry in Zero Sugar. But, like, I kind of am just feeling a little Dr. P. So I actually prefer the Diet Dr. P over the Dr. P Zero. I don't know why, but I do. And then while I'm in here, because I'm a good girlfriend, I am gonna purchase Josh. They have the tea ghost in here, and God, there we go. And he likes that one, so I'm gonna get that for him. I'll get 2 of those for him. Like, there is just nothing better than a nice, crisp Dr. Pepper. I'm such a Dr. Pepper girl. Over Diet Coke, over Coke Zero. I love a good cherry Coke Zero now, but I am a whore for like cherry, so that's probably why I love Dr. Pepper. All right, first sip. Did I need more caffeine? No, but it's got 68 milligrams. And you know what? It's gonna be just fine. It's actually gonna be just fine. So anywho, now we're going home. Sorry, too many pit stops because I am in need of a lot of treats today, and unfortunately I no longer have my creamy in my meal plan. It's just like a chicken meal, so I don't really get a lot of enjoyment at the end of the day. So I'll have this, and then I can also have a decaf coffee, and that's like enough sweet treats for me. I'll be set. Okay, it is time for meal number 4. We just have 85 grams of chicken, 100 grams of green beans, and 100 grams of pineapple. So I'm gonna eat this. We do have our peppers in the oven. Let me show you these babies. Looking beautiful. So those are gonna go for another like 20 minutes and they'll be all cooked, and then I do need to make cold brew after this. Like, not to drink, I wish, but to steep in the fridge. So let's grub. Look at how yummy. I feel like these are probably one of my favorite things in my meal plan are these damn peppers. But anyway, we're gonna box them up and stick them in the fridge. So I finally went through my DMs and my TikTok where I did the poll about the coffee grounds and like which flavor to do. And we have the winner here. Oh, I'm literally covering it. French toast won. These basic bitches, I could have seen this one coming from a mile away. Me personally, I wanted to try cannoli, I think, the most, but we're gonna make French toast to appease the masses. So I'm gonna go on like a post meal walk here in a second once I box all that stuff up, and then when I come back we will get it steeping. Okay, so I just filmed my official, well, the first part of my official tutorial of how to make my cold brew to post to my TikTok and Instagram, because the amount of questions I get about my cold brew is insane. So we have it here. We did the French toast grounds like I told you guys. Here they are. So it's 7 o'clock tonight, obviously, and we'll probably strain them tomorrow around like 8 or 9 in the morning. But now we were gonna go for a walk outside, stepped outside, it's raining. So that's a no-go. But I'm gonna make a decaf coffee. So I guess I'll show you all that. And then it'll be time for our last meal, and then time to like wind down for the night. Hey guys, welcome to the hot coffee corner of the kitchen. We have both a Keurig and an espresso because we are bougie folks here, but I'm gonna show you me making my decaf coffee. So mug wise, you know, we're gonna do this one. It's not Christmas, however, cup is serving Christmas. Obviously we need to power our Nespresso on. Thank God, I thought I was completely out of my sweet vanilla decaf pods, and Josh was sweet enough to order me more, but luckily we have 2 left, so that is fabulous, and I don't have to off myself today, so that's good. We have the Nespresso Virtuo, and best investment ever, especially if you're in prep, because their decaf coffees are literally the best decaf coffees you will ever taste. And yes, are the pods very pricey? They are, but I fear they are worth every penny, in my opinion. So there she goes. I'm so excited. All right, there she is. Like, that's what makes Nespresso just undefeated, is how they have like this foam on top. I forget what that's called. It's called something. But anyway, so we have this. Then we are just gonna sweeten it kind of the way I sweeten my cold brew. So I'm gonna take some of the stevia drops from Trader Joe's. And then I'm feeling, well, this is already sweet vanilla, but I'm feeling the vanilla vibes. So we're gonna do the sweet drops in vanilla cream. And I'm just using the same amount I would use in my cold brew, mixing her up. Obviously no cream in this because I've already used my 30 grams of creamer for the day. So yum. And it's like rainy outside and like 70, and I just feel like it's fall. So having a little hot cough just feels nice. So anyway, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and actually edit this vlog. I have one more meal to eat. It's 85 grams of chicken, 100 grams of green beans, and 40 grams of avocado. So that's it. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and close the vlog out here because I'm not really gonna be doing anything else for the rest of the night because it's 7:20. So hope you guys enjoyed this little rest day in my life. It was very lifestyle-y, not a lot of bodybuilding stuff, which is good because I need to feel like semi-normal sometimes and do normal-ish people things. Follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. They are at Emily Lifts with 2 Y's if you want to see more of me just like on a daily basis. I literally post on my Instagram stories all the time. That Instagram is like, that's my girl. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for following along. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see from me. Until next time, love you guys so much. We will chat later. Bye.